What's up, everybody? So I'm going to talk about the second episode of the new 2023 Goosebumps revamp that's on Hulu and Disney Plus. That's produced by Sony. If you haven't seen me talk about the first episode, go check that out real quick. It's only 3 minutes, 22 seconds long, and I'm going to do my best to talk about the second episode for 2 minutes. Talked a little bit about the second episode in my first video, just because I had watched those both back to back, and that's the most I've seen at this moment. I have not gone into episode 3 yet. So starting off with 2 minutes on the clock. Positives for episode 2 is I do think that I like how they're sort of tying the timelines together. And so we're seeing what some of the characters that were just in the background of the first episode are doing in the second episode. So we're getting those characters are more fleshed out. And I do and don't like this, but I do like how we're getting some of those old stories from the old Goosebumps back, but instead of forcing them into a random thing for every single episode, we're getting one thing that's sort of creating all these different side things that's happening. And so there's this overarching story that's going on, and then it's affecting multiple different people in different timelines. And so we're getting to see more of those characters fleshed out as the series goes on. So episode 2, we see Margot's character. I think her name is Margot. I'm pretty sure. Yes, Margot. No. Sorry. Her name is Isabella. A little bit Isabella's character, who I'm not a huge fan of, but as she gets a little more fleshed out, I do like her a little better. This is the Mask episode, which is a super famous episode that, unfortunately, no matter what you do, it just wasn't going to live up to the original, at least our memories of the original. I don't really like how they changed the mask. At first, I was kind of on board, and then once the CGI stuff kicked in, wasn't a big fan. Not going to really talk detail about what happens to the mask, but not necessarily a huge fan of the direction they go in with it. But I do like the character development. I like how they're tying these stories together, and I love how they end episode 3. And I'm excited episode 2, sorry, and I'm excited to watch episode 3. Really excited to see what happens with James's character. And so, yeah, episode 2, not as good as the first episode, but again, music I really like. I think it's really well shot still. I think solid effort. I'm really excited to see where the series is going to go and how it's going to conclude. So yeah, it's my 2 minutes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know if you're checking out Goosebumps. What do you think? It was never going to live up to the original, or at least our memories of it. But honestly, I think they're doing a solid job and bringing it to a new generation. So if you guys are watching it, tell me what you guys think. Are you going to check it out? Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy October.